a food coma. My God. Got these two cute little hand towels. Look at this gorgeous hairpin. And this cute little cinnamon roll keychain. And look at these. Oh my God. I got myself a little flower nose handheld mirror. So pretty. And this other one is a gift for a friend, so I won't open it. Since my friend's birthday is coming up, I'll also be making a little gift card. Guess what I'm making today? Madeleines. Here I'm just skilling some butter inside a pot. Then I'm melting and cooking it to create a brown butter before setting it aside to cool. Now I'm cracking some eggs in a bowl, adding some milk, some honey and some sugar before whisking up all the wet ingredients together. Then using a micro scale, I'm scaling some baking powder, salt, sifting some flour and zesting a lemon. Then I mix both the dry and wet ingredients together until just combined. At this point, the butter has also cooled to 50 degrees and we're just going to mix everything together. At this stage, usually I would use a piping bag, but I forgot to bring some from the old house, so I'm just spooning the mixture into the mold. Then I'm going to let the mixture rest in the chiller overnight. So it is the next day. After I had my breakfast and lunch, I went straight to baking the madeleines. Since I am in a new house with a new oven, I definitely had some trouble with figuring out the temperature settings for baking the madeleines. For the first batch, I used a lower temperature, and some of the madeleines did have their characteristic bumps, but many of them didn't. For the second batch, I decided to up the temperature, and more of the madeleines had their characteristic bumps, but I definitely still need time to configure the temperature settings. However, despite all these inconsistencies, the madeleines still turned out pretty well. The flavors were amazing, and they were crispy on the outside, moist on the inside. In the midst of baking, one of my packages also arrived. It had holders, hooks, phone stand, tablet stand, and a whole bunch of organizers that managed to fit perfectly well inside my drawers. Afterwards, after I've had my dinner, I went for a second round of baking, and this time I'm making financier. Like the madeleine, I'm also going to make a brown butter. Then I'm sifting and scaling some flour, matcha powder, and adding in some ground almonds. After mixing the dry ingredients, I added sugar, honey, and some egg whites into the mix. Then I'm just mixing everything till combined. And once the butter has cooled to 40 degrees, I'm just adding that in too and mixing well. Once again, I'm just spooning the mixture into the mold, and since I don't have financier mold, I'm just using the madeleine mold. Then I sprinkled some black and white sesame and sea salt on top, and we're ready for baking. One thing I love about financier is that you don't have to rest the mixture and you can just straight away bake it. I tried 2 different temperatures for the financier as well. A lower temperature for the first batch and a higher temperature for the second batch, and both times the financier turned out well. Here they are in all their glory. Just packaging some of the baked goods here for friends that I'm going to visit soon.